Hey guys, Pastor Mike here, and I'm sitting here studying Scripture tonight, and that's an important part, by the way. You need to study Scripture to understand what God's trying to tell you sometimes. But either way, I was going over something about reaping what you sow, and I came across Galatians 6, 7, and 8, and I want to share that with you. I'm going to look over here and read it to you. It says, "Nevertheless, the one who receives instruction in the word should share all good things with their instructor. Do not be deceived. God cannot be mocked. A man reaps what he sows." It's not hard to understand. If you went into the field and you were planting cucumbers or tomatoes, you expect to harvest cucumbers and tomatoes. If you plant a cucumber seed, you expect when it's time and they're ripe that you've got cucumbers. You don't plant a cucumber seed and then go to harvest and have a tomato, do you? The Bible is very literal in this aspect. You see, when we plant something in our lives, that's what we're going to harvest. Are you planting anger? Well, guess what? If you're planting anger, you're going to reap anger at harvest. If you're planting or sowing condemnation, that's what you're going to reap at harvest. If you're planting seeds of bitter, that's what you're going to reap at harvest. But if you're planting financially, that's what you're going to reap at harvest. There's no way around it. I mean, God promises us certain things, and that's what we're going to get when we sow those seeds. So if we're sowing seeds financially, that's what we're going to get. Are you sowing seeds in your church financially? Well, that's what you're going to get in return. And blessings come in many ways. And we talk about this at church all the time. You have to position yourself to receive God's blessings. And if you're positioning yourself in a situation of anger or bitterness or always talking badly about your church, or the church needs to be doing this or the church needs to be doing that, instead of supporting your church, that's what you're going to reap. So if you're supporting your church, you're going to receive support. And I'm not saying just if you plant a seed financially in your church, that's the only reason the church is going to support you. That's not what I'm saying at all. But in your life, if you're sowing happiness, that's what you're going to get. If you're sowing financially, that's what God's going to give you. Blessings in one form or another, health-wise, financially, spiritually, mentally. Are you trying to overcome anxiety or depression? Then sow happy in your heart. There's nothing that you can do that will surprise God. But I will tell you that if you sow what you expect, God's going to give you what you sow. So we have to remember. And I want to recite one more verse here for you, and it's Galatians 6, verses 7 through 8. And I'm going to look over here and read it to you. "Nevertheless, the one who receives instructions in the world should share all good things with their instructor. Do not be deceived. God cannot be mocked. A man reaps what he sows." That's the one I read earlier. Now, I also want to read to you Job 4 through 8, which states, "As I have seen, those who plow iniquity and sow trouble reap the same." Are you struggling at work today? Are you struggling with a relationship today? Are you struggling in a marriage today? Are you struggling with an addiction today? Then don't sow into that addiction. Don't sow into that trouble. What you need to do is sow happiness, sow financially, sow great things, righteousness. Sow with your heart and be happy, and the same will be returned to you. A man or woman receives exactly what they sow. They reap what they sow. The point is this: whoever sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, and whoever sows bountifully will reap bountifully. There's no way around it. That's the way it is. The Bible is as literal as it gets right here. You reap what you sow. Sow into your churches today. Sow into your relationships today. Sow into your job today. And watch your life turn around. And watch Jesus miraculously work wonders and miracles of love in your life. I love you guys, and I hope you'll reap what you sow, or understand what you reap is what you sow, and that if you reap righteousness, happiness, and financial, that's exactly what you're going to sow at harvest time. Are you looking for a bountiful harvest? Then reap bountifully, and Jesus will bless you. God bless you all tonight, and I love each and every one of you. Join us at Destiny Now Hope Mills at 9 a.m. at 6415 Camden Road. We'd love to see you. I'll see you there. Y'all have a blessed night.